It's day 2 of CES 2025, and there's a lot of excitement in the tech world. Have you ever thought about a world where robots clean your home or help with your health? Or where AI can change how we play games and even help babies sleep better? Let's check out some of the coolest things we've seen at the show and see how AI is making a big difference. Samsung showed off a new type of display called a Stretchable micro LED. This display can change shape from flat to raised areas when needed. It uses smart software to decide which parts of the screen should stretch. This could be really useful for games or even in healthcare. SwitchBot introduced a robot that can help with many chores at home. It can vacuum, organize your stuff, clean the air, watch your pets, and even bring you small plates of food. This robot uses machine learning, which means it gets smarter the more it works. It learns how your rooms are set up and figures out how to avoid obstacles. Sony introduced a new entertainment system that puts players in a super realistic setting. It uses LED screens, haptic guns, and real-time tracking to create a fun experience. The system uses smart software that reacts to movement, adjusting sounds and lighting depending on where the player is. Lenovo showed off a cool rollable PC concept. The screen rises up vertically from behind the main part of the computer. When the screen is pulled up, the software automatically adjusts to prevent any glitches in the app layout. Link unveiled a smart wristband that can read tiny movements in your arm. It uses signals from muscles, which are interpreted by AI, letting the user's hand act like a virtual mouse or keyboard. BMW revealed a new iDrive system that projects important driving information onto the windshield. The system also filters out unnecessary details, making it easier for drivers to focus on the road. Acer showed off an 11-inch handheld gaming PC. This device has enough power to run a large number of games and uses AI to improve performance and quality. Honda introduced the Zero Saloon electric car, which has amazing driver assist features. The car also learns the best routes to help save battery. Unride demonstrated a humanoid robot called G1. It can carry light objects and perform basic tasks using AI to detect objects around it. Amazfit revealed a fitness watch that costs around $100. It has voice control, offline maps, health tracking, and an app that uses machine learning to track trends over time. Besides the main product announcements, there were some other exciting moments at CES. NVIDIA's Jensen Huang introduced new graphics cards, special AI chips, and a super expensive $33,000 supercomputer made for robotics and self-driving vehicles. Panasonic launched a new project called Panasonic Go, backed by a huge investment in Blue Yonder, which has AI to improve supply chain management. Panasonic also revealed an AI-powered wellness coach that gives advice through simple conversations. There were also some cool robots on the show floor. Mirak Kai, shown by Enchanted Tools, looks like a fox-like robot that can act as a concierge or a companion for patients. It's powered by AI and can move around on its own. RCA presented Nipper, a robotic dog that can dance, patrol your home, and send video alerts if it detects an intruder. It can learn and understand voice commands in multiple languages. Delta talked about a personal AI voice assistant for their airline app. This assistant would help travelers with flight changes and personal preferences, making it easier to avoid complicated website forms. The USPTO showed off a new collectible card honoring Dr. Ann Howard, an AI expert who developed robots designed to help children with special needs. Bosch displayed the Revel Smart Crib, which has sensors and cameras to track things like heart rate and breathing patterns. It can even rock gently and send alerts if there's a safety issue. Later, it can be changed into a desk. Glolmi showed a pet key tracker that uses global coverage to help find lost pets. Segway introduced e-bikes with anti-theft and GPS navigation features. At Samsung's booth, there was a closer look at SmartThings, which included a variety of connected devices. They showed off an AI-powered washing machine that stores detergent in a special reservoir, a smart tag to track pets, and an indoor gardening box with sensors that help plants grow better. Weuk presented a new smart cane for visually impaired users. It uses sensors and feedback to guide people around obstacles, and it connects with a smartphone's AI to assist with navigation. PetCube had a water fountain for pets that cleans and purifies the water, with a UVC light system and an app that tracks how much water your pet drinks daily. Volvo's CEO talked about new trends in transportation, focusing on the company's efforts to create vehicles that don't use fossil fuels and have better safety features. Atari introduced the game Station Go, made by MyArcade, with over 200 classic Atari games. It has controllers like a joystick, D-pad, and trackball, plus an SD card slot. MyArcade also showed the game Station Retro Go, a bigger version with Capcom classics like Street Fighter II. Both devices are planned for release in Q3. Neural introduced the MW75 headphones, which can detect the user's brainwaves to measure focus. They demonstrated a rocket moving faster or slower, depending on how focused the user was, tracked by EEG sensors. John Deere shared its expanded AI farming solutions, which include self-driving tractors, sprayers that spot weeds, and ride-on lawnmowers for big estates or golf courses. Dell announced it would retire its Latitude and XPS lines and instead focus on three main categories: Dell, Dell Pro, and Dell Pro Max. Each category will have base, plus, and premium options to make choosing easier. Jimmy introduced the Ascend, a large motorized projector screen paired with a soundbar. It connects wirelessly to the Jimmy Aura 2 short throw projector. The company hinted that AI might be used to adjust brightness and colors, though it's still a prototype with no release date. Xtool introduced the F1 Ultra, a dual laser engraver that can work with metals, plastics, and wood. It has both fiber and diode lasers. The software allows you to import and position black and white images for engraving. The engraver automatically calibrates itself by measuring the distance to the target and then applies a powerful laser in just a few seconds. Viv Health showed the Viv Ring, a health tracker that monitors things like heart rate, stress, and oxygen levels. It also has AI-generated soundscapes that help improve sleep, along with standard activity tracking. A Pro version, which will be released later, may include continuous blood pressure checks and AI detection. Jackery unveiled a solar roof that looks like regular terracotta tiles. It works at a 25% efficiency rate, which is slightly better than most consumer solar panels, and comes with a 30-year warranty. When paired with the Jackery home energy system, it can store solar energy for later use. ESR launched the Gia digital pencil, priced around $30, which works with Apple's Find My system. It charges in just 30 minutes and provides about 12 hours of use. It also features a tilt sensor and palm rejection. Amos Fit introduced a prototype called V1AI, a small camera that sits on a table and uses AI to recognize food items. It tracks things like calories, carbs, and proteins and sends this data to the Zepp app. Asus introduced the Chromebook CX14, which costs around $200. It has a 14-inch 1080p display and an Intel Celeron N4000 processor. There's also a 15-inch version in the new Chromebook Plus line, which has stronger processors at a slightly higher price. Garmin's Instinct 3 came out with an AMOLED display option and up to 24 days of battery life. There's also a solar version with a monochrome MIP screen, which can last much longer because it charges with sunlight. The watch also has extra features like a built-in flashlight and advanced activity tracking. Even though it's designed for outdoor use, the watch can sync with smartphones to get notifications and track health data, including heart rate variability. The crowd on day 2 was lighter than on the first day, so people had more space to try e-bikes, meet caretaker robots, and check out the advanced baby crib demos. Many car companies showed off improvements in self-driving technology or shared new concepts. WEO is planning to expand to more US cities. Sony Honda Mobility presented prototypes of upcoming electric vehicles, EVs, that focus on AI-based personalization. Panasonic kept talking about the role of generative AI in improving wellness and supply chain management, while NVIDIA's new chips powered many robotics demos. Day 2 at CES 2025 showed that AI is everywhere. Robots are doing household chores, and brainwave-sensing headphones are changing the way we think about wearables. From self-driving tractors to stretchable screens, it's all about smarter, more adaptable technology that makes life easier. And this is just the start. Are we ready for this kind of innovation? Or is it changing our lives faster than we can keep up? What excites you most about these changes? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.